Good day, folks. We're in the basement today, and we're going to break down some black sands and get the gold out of it. If you're new to prospecting, I want to show you what you need. You don't need many things, but there are some things you may want to order to help make it easier on you. So let's go through that process. Hope you enjoy. Okay, here's our concentrates. Let's go through what you need. So these are nesting classifiers. They're small, and they're good for breaking stuff down. They fit inside of each other, so you can stack them. This is for breaking down your concentrates to smaller sizes. You're going to need a little filling station. These are cheap. You can get them at any little dollar store. Steal some Tupperware from the kitchen. Don't get caught. Steal a spoon too. Jet dry. This is a must. Gold, when it gets to about 40-50 mesh, starts floating. This will keep the surface tension of the water down. Snuffer bottle. Any kind of pan. Agua. Jet dry, you don't need a lot. So I'm going to start off with a 1/4 inch classifier first. You can start wherever you want, really, depending on your material. If your material is very, very fine, you might start at 30-40 mesh. For this, I'm going to start at 1/4 and just work my way down. So one thing to mention is this stuff has been sitting in my truck for probably about a month. I actually forgot about it at one point, but it's very, very dry. So I am going to put water in this. I'm actually going to dump this into a smaller container, add some water. When you process material, you really don't want to process it dry. We have the jet dry in there, which helps, but gold will float if it's very small. Okay, so I just did 1/4 mesh, probably unnecessary because there was no material in here. So I should have started at like 10, 20, but either way. Grab a bucket when you're done with these, throw it in the bucket. Throw all your classifiers in the bucket, put water in here later, shake them all out in the water, and pan that stuff too. With these nesting classifiers, you'll see the label, that's where the label used to be, it wears off. So when you get them, just use a Sharpie and put the size on them. Okay, here's my 10 plus material. Let's talk about magnets for a minute. Do you need a magnet? Do you not need a magnet for your gold clean out? It's up to you. If you do remove magnetics from finer material, this I can see if there's gold in there. These pieces are big enough, chunky enough. If you get into the fine stuff and you remove the magnetics, you still should pan those magnetics though, because the gold will get trapped on the magnet with everything else. Now these are coarse. One thing to note, when you're breaking down material, look at your material closely. This is my 10 plus material. How many heavy magnetics are in it? Well, I just took a lot out of there. Put a lot back in. I'm in big, heavy, coarse magnetics where I got this material. That's a good thing. So I just did the 30 mesh, and I'm starting to see gold showing up at the top of the material. There's a piece right there. Where is it? Right there. A little piece right there. So I've gotten to a point where I got a lot of this broken down, and there's a good amount of, that's all 40 mesh. Sometimes when you have a lot of material left, just keep going. Okay, everything's broken down, and we got 10 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, and then this is the 60 minus. So when you are classifying, your classifier, what's on the top would be plus size. What comes out the bottom would be minus, or it's the true mesh size. From here over is going to get panned. This stuff goes through the blue bowl. So this contraption right here is a blue bowl. If you've never seen one, it runs off a little pump. It's a 750 gallons per hour pump. It's 12 volts. You can run it off a battery charger actually. This is good for about your 40 mesh and up. Once you get super fine though, if you start getting into like 100 mesh, stuff like that, this will blow stuff right out the cone. Later on, we're going to use this for our very small sizes. So there's one piece of gold right here, and that is 20 plus size. So here's the 40 plus material, and then there's the gold that came out of it. You'll see that piece in the bottom middle is longer, bigger than the other pieces. That somehow went sideways through the mesh screen. It's a couple days later. Getting the blue bowl set up. Let's run some small material through this. I like to use the battery charger for the blue bowl. Place a couple of the alligator clips up on the bucket, and we're going to run some 50 plus. Get everything spread out pretty evenly around the bowl. And you can see some gold pieces, a little bit of gold right there. Poking out every once in a while, you'll catch a glimpse of one. If you've never ran a blue bowl before, you can see I'm about an inch below on my lid, and the water level is sinking a little bit, so I adjust that pressure. But I like to try and keep about an inch right there. And you can see the gold collecting all on the outside. And the lighter stuff's going up and through the cone. You can see how sudsy the water is because there's jet dry in it. Alright, I got the finest stuff loaded. This is the 60 mesh, so this is the finest material. I'm really curious to see how many little tiny pieces of gold are in this. So a lot of this material, you can see if I shake it back, just how fine this gold is. There's that little 20 mesh piece. And a lot of this stuff, even if it went through the 60 classifier, there's still stuff that's probably 100 mesh. Very, very tiny pieces, hundreds of pieces too. And those would not have been recovered if we didn't classify all the way down. I hope this video helped you if you're new to prospecting and you got some black sands to bring home. The blue bowl is just something I used. Not everybody's gonna have that right off the bat, but there's tons of different things you can use. There's a cleanup buddy, a lot of people use, they seem to like it. The main thing though is just classifying. A lot of that small gold would not have been, I would not have been able to get it if it wasn't for classifying it down smaller and smaller. Hope everyone's doing great. Take care. Be well. Yo. You know, you guys look like statues. is up.